The Life series has had many different bases, each of them ranging in effectiveness. From Green and Scar's Sand Fortress to Ren's Dogwarts, and to Grian, Mumbo, and Skiz's bridges. This video isn't about raiding bases though, it's about building the best one. After hours of analyzing the Life series and with help from my brother, I have devised the perfect base. It will keep you safe, let you attack opponents, and will even help you escape in the unfortunate case of a retreat. The base we want to build is going to have three main things: defenses, traps, and escapes. To start, focus on the location of your base. Go to the corner of the area you're in. This way, you can see as much of the map as possible by looking in only one direction. You'll also want to be on a hill to increase visibility. After that, focus on the walls. This will fit in the defense category. Now I know walls may seem obvious, but the spanner's base lacks any sort of wall or shield against projectiles. So for the perfect life base, you need walls. I would recommend making them around 4 to 5 blocks tall to balance height and practicality. Build them out of a tough material like deep slate or cobbled deep slate or something similar. All of this is to discourage your enemies from breaking in or going over the wall, and it will subtly funnel your enemies towards the entrance of your base. Included in the walls of your base is a small entrance. This will fit in the trap category. This entrance should only be 2 blocks tall and 1 or 2 blocks wide. This way, when the enemy is confined to a small space, a potential trap you set up would hit the most amount of your opponents. So now that the enemy is going through the small entrance, you can get the drop on them. Sun Tzu once said, "Invincibility lies in the defense, the possibility of victory in the attack." For trapping the entrance, you could light TNT, dig a giant pit, or even just hide next to the wall and jump them. Next, have towers. This will fit into the defense category. When building these towers, make sure that they're tall, to see enemies from far away, and to include windows of some kind, to see enemies approaching and to return fire. Build the base of the tower out of a tough material, and once again I use deep slate, to discourage people from just breaking in. For the windows, you should use trapdoors because they're extremely easy to flick closed if you see an arrow, or if you don't want people to know that you're spying. Now that you have basic infrastructure, line berries on the side of the wall. Yes, berries. This falls into the trap category. In Lizzie's final episode of Last Life, she killed Big B with assistance from berries. And it made me realize that berries function similar to that of a cobweb trap. It slows down the enemy, but with berries, it also deals a tiny amount of damage. And speaking of YouTubers, I kind of want to be one. Go ahead and like the video if you enjoy, and subscribe if you want to see more, please. Once you've got that finished, let's build an underground tunnel network. This will fit into the escape category. In the unfortunate case of a retreat, tunnels will save your life. Make them super confusing and difficult to navigate. You can have entrances to your tunnel system kind of anywhere, as long as it only takes a couple seconds to break into it. You should use moss as a breakaway block since it blends into the grass and will make it harder for your enemies to find the entrance. Now, a nether portal. This will also be part of the escape category. Similar to the tunnels, the nether escape will be a portal that's hidden underground. You can access it the same way you access the tunnels with the moss blocks. However, you'll need to hide the portal on the nether side as well. The lifers don't seem to spend a lot of time in the nether, but just in case, cover up the portal to blend it into the landscape. When escaping, make sure to use a boat and drive it into the portal so you can bypass the wait time it takes to go through the portal. Now that you're in the nether, you can trap the portal. This will fit into the traps category. You can trap the portal the same way you've trapped the entrance of your base, and this time it will be extra good because people are always disoriented when going through a portal they've never been in before. They always have to check their surroundings and gain direction on where they're trying to go. And that's the final thing. Now your base is complete. Now your next task is actually getting buddies to play with. Comment what you would add to the base, like the video, subscribe, and all that stuff. Thanks for watching.